Ever thought about which daily habits might silently be cutting years off your life? As we navigate our later decades, certain routines can either extend our vitality or undermine our health and independence. If you're between 65 and 75, or care for someone who is, this video could be life-changing. These pivotal years present a chance to either enhance your future or fall into common traps that shorten it. Stay with us until the end. We'll unveil simple yet powerful habits that boost well-being, joy, and independence. Discover practical shifts that can profoundly impact your quality of life. The choices you make today matter more than ever for the years ahead. Together, we'll explore how to avoid harmful pitfalls and adopt transformative practices. These insights will help you or your loved ones thrive through the golden years. Don't miss these 10 essential habits. They're the key to living not just longer, but with vibrance and fulfillment. Let's dive in. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and activate notifications. It ensures you'll never miss out. Enjoy this video, like and share it to help us spread these vital lessons. Your input matters. Leave a comment with 1 if you found this helpful. Share your thoughts and ideas. They guide us in creating better content for you. Let's get started. Part 1. Unlock life-changing habits for a healthier, happier old age. Are you between 65 and 75? Or do you care deeply about someone who is? This chapter, often called the Golden Decade, holds immense power. It's a period where we can shape the quality of our future. Many believe retirement means leaving life's challenges behind. Yet, unseen dangers hide in daily routines. Small, unnoticed habits can silently weaken our health and shorten our precious time. Imagine a future where we thrive, not just survive. Picture waking up with energy, independence, and joy each day. It's not simply about adding more years. It's about making those years vibrant and meaningful. How empowering would it be to age gracefully, strong, capable, and free from unnecessary health burdens? This reality is within our reach. By understanding harmful habits and embracing life-enhancing ones, we can transform our journey. Change is always possible. The choices we make today lay the foundation for tomorrow's freedom. We've learned invaluable lessons from those who flourish well into their 80s, 90s, and beyond. Their secret? Purposeful living. They stay engaged, pursue passions, and prioritize well-being. Between 65 and 75, they focus on health not as an obligation, but as a key to happiness. It's tempting to see these years as a time to slow down completely. The truth is more complex. Many unknowingly fall into patterns that undermine their health. Simple choices, like skipping exercise or ignoring nutrition, compound over time, creating challenges that could have been avoided. Good health and independence are priceless gifts. Gifts only we can give ourselves. While our loved ones support us, they have their own lives to lead. Self-reliance remains our greatest strength. When we care for our bodies, minds, and spirits, we stay resilient. That resilience fuels freedom, the ability to live on our own terms. So, how can we avoid harmful routines and adopt those that bring vitality? Let's uncover the habits that silently shorten lives and explore those that extend them. The 65 to 75 decade is pivotal. It's a turning point. We can build a future of strength and joy, or slip into gradual decline. These years carry extraordinary potential. Unlocking it requires awareness and intention. Through conversations with extraordinary individuals who've thrived beyond 75, we've distilled 23 powerful lessons. Each one offers a roadmap to healthier, happier living. Before we dive into these transformative habits, your support means everything. If this video resonates, give it a like. Your encouragement helps us share these life-changing insights with more people. Not subscribed yet? Now's the time. Click the bell to stay updated. And let's keep the conversation going. Comment 1 if you found value here. If you see room for improvement, share 0. Your feedback helps us grow. Together, we can make this journey even better. We promise to keep delivering content that truly makes a difference. Let's embark on this essential journey of discovery. We'll uncover habits that extend our years and enrich every moment with joy, strength, and independence. Together, let's take control, one healthy habit at a time. Number 1. Avoid flaunting your wealth to relatives. Money is much more than a tool. It carries emotional weight, especially within families. How we handle our financial success can have a lasting impact on the relationships we hold most dear. When we flaunt our wealth, even unintentionally, it can create tension and discomfort among those around us. Family members, who may already feel the pressures of their own financial situations, can easily be triggered by our displays of prosperity. What begins as a casual remark or a show of success can quickly evolve into something more destructive. It's not just about the money, it's about how it shifts the emotional balance within the family. We've all seen it happen. A simple conversation about a new purchase or an extravagant vacation can spiral into feelings of resentment. What was meant to be a celebration or a sharing of happiness can quickly escalate into competition, envy, or even anger. Relationships with family are meant to be grounded in love and support, but when money is introduced, it can turn those connections upside down. What once seemed like a harmless detail can evolve into a source of division. As we age, we become more aware of the delicate nature of familial bonds. It's essential to preserve the emotional health of these relationships. Flaunting wealth can erode the foundation of trust, respect, and genuine affection that we've built over the years. The true value of family lies not in what we can show off, but in the quiet, enduring love that connects us. Sharing our financial achievements with relatives may seem like a way to bond, but it can have the opposite effect. What might feel like a natural way to share joy can sometimes put up a wall of discomfort and insecurity. When wealth takes center stage, it can overshadow the deeper, more meaningful aspects of family life. For older adults, the need to protect the emotional integrity of family relationships becomes even more important. This isn't about hiding wealth out of shame, but about safeguarding peace. Financial matters are best kept private unless there's a clear and necessary reason to discuss them. Even then, such conversations should be approached with care, sensitivity, and an awareness of how others may feel. Number 2, move with care and stay grounded. As we age, our bodies adapt in ways that can subtly but significantly impact balance, strength, and flexibility. Actions that once seemed effortless, reaching for a high shelf or making a quick turn, can suddenly pose unexpected risks. This shift in capability makes it essential to approach movement thoughtfully and avoid situations that demand undue physical strain. The stakes are high. A single fall can lead to severe injuries, such as fractures, that not only limit mobility, but also bring chronic pain and long recovery periods. Beyond the physical toll, such incidents often result in a profound loss of independence, reshaping daily life in ways that can feel disheartening. The ripple effects extend far beyond the individual. Families often shoulder the responsibility of caregiving, a role that demands time, patience, and emotional resilience. The stress of ensuring a loved one's safety can be overwhelming, affecting the well-being of everyone involved. That's why small, deliberate steps to prevent accidents are acts of wisdom and care. Staying grounded isn't about giving in to limitations. It's about embracing a proactive approach to well-being. Removing hazards like loose rugs, securing adequate lighting, and adding handrails in critical areas are simple but effective ways to create a safer environment. Using assistive devices such as canes or walkers, though sometimes emotionally challenging to accept, provides a steady foundation. These tools are not symbols of weakness, but keys to maintaining autonomy and peace of mind. Every precaution matters. Moving carefully, staying mindful of physical limitations, and fostering a safer home environment are decisions that honor both one's health and independence. They're acts of self-respect, ensuring a higher quality of life and sparing loved ones the heavy burden of preventable accidents. By approaching each day with care and intention, we safeguard not only our bodies, but also our cherished sense of freedom and dignity. Number 3, build financial security for the future. Aging is inevitable, but financial uncertainty doesn't have to be. As we grow older, the ability to earn steadily fades, and with it, the freedom that financial independence brings. Planning for this phase of life isn't just prudent, it's essential. Wealth accumulated during our working years becomes a shield, protecting us from the unpredictability of old age. It's not just about meeting basic needs like food and shelter. It's about securing our independence, preserving dignity, and ensuring access to care when health declines. Without preparation, the weight of unexpected costs can feel crushing. Medical bills, rising expenses, and unforeseen emergencies often bring financial hardship that's difficult to overcome. The lack of resources in such moments creates stress that erodes both mental and physical well-being. The emotional toll of financial insecurity in later years is profound. It robs us of peace, forcing a constant state of worry. Imagine living under the shadow of unpaid bills, with no clear path forward. It's a situation no one deserves, yet it's one that many face due to inadequate planning. More than personal hardship, financial instability can strain family bonds. Loved ones may feel obligated to step in, creating unspoken tensions and guilt. Such situations often disrupt harmony, leaving both generations feeling burdened. By planning ahead, we can spare ourselves and those we care about from these challenges. Savings, investments, and thoughtful money management empower us to stand on our own. Financial independence isn't just about freedom from reliance. It's about protecting relationships from the strain of avoidable conflicts. The golden years should be a time of peace and fulfillment, not anxiety over expenses. Early action ensures that we can enjoy this phase with confidence. Building wealth for the future is more than a financial strategy. It's an act of self-respect. With foresight and discipline, we can create a life where aging is met with stability, security, and the freedom to embrace every moment without fear. Number 4. Proceed with care when considering remarriage due to loneliness. Loneliness is an inevitable part of the human experience. It touches us all at some point, but for many, it deepens as we grow older. The absence of companionship can feel especially profound in later years. The desire for connection is natural, and it's easy to think that remarriage might be the cure. However, rushing into another marriage as a solution to loneliness can be a complicated and emotionally charged decision. As we age, we often develop our own routines, preferences, and ways of living. When two people come together after years of living independently, the adjustment can be challenging. The rhythms of daily life that once felt comfortable may suddenly clash. Disagreements over finances, household responsibilities, and the blending of families can all lead to tension. These hurdles, which might be manageable when younger, can take a heavier toll later in life. Adding to this complexity is the reality of merging families. If children or previous relationships are involved, the process of blending lives becomes even more intricate. This isn't simply about sharing a space, it's about merging histories, traditions, and expectations. What once felt like a smooth transition in youth can, in later years, feel overwhelming and exhausting. Instead of rushing to fill the void with a new marriage, it's worth exploring other avenues for connection. Deepening existing friendships can provide meaningful emotional support. Engaging in hobbies, traveling, or finding new passions can open doors to fulfillment. Nurturing relationships with grandchildren can also offer joy, as their youthful energy brings a fresh perspective on life. By seeking connection in these alternative ways, older adults can experience a fulfilling and rich life without the added emotional complexity of remarriage. These bonds may not replace romantic love, but they offer a sense of belonging, purpose, and happiness, without the potential pitfalls of rushing into a new relationship. Number 5. Don't let overfrugality diminish life's rewards. For many older adults, particularly those shaped by hardship, thriftiness becomes a deeply ingrained habit. Decades of economic uncertainty, wars, or personal struggles leave an indelible mark, fostering a mindset where saving feels like survival. This cautious approach to money, though admirable in its roots, can sometimes overshadow the true essence of living. We often see seniors avoiding even modest spending, clinging to habits formed in leaner times. Some will meticulously save, reluctant to indulge in life's simple pleasures. A meal at a restaurant feels extravagant. New clothing becomes an unnecessary luxury. Even the smallest indulgence can spark guilt, as if enjoying the fruits of their labor were wasteful. Yet, isn't life in its later years meant to be celebrated? After decades of perseverance, shouldn't this stage be about savoring experiences and embracing comfort? This isn't a call for reckless spending. It's a reminder to shift perspective, to see self-care and joy as necessities, not excesses. Small indulgences bring immense value. A cozy blanket, a heartfelt gift for a loved one, or an outing to explore something new can spark happiness. These moments enrich life, far more than money, sitting untouched in a bank account. Denying oneself these pleasures can lead to regret, not savings. When frugality becomes rigid, it can erode health and happiness. Skimping on nutritious food to save a few dollars or neglecting medical care for fear of cost can have lasting consequences. Emotional well-being suffers too, as the constant restraint takes a toll on the spirit. We urge seniors to embrace balance. It's not about abandoning the habits of careful budgeting, but about understanding that money is a tool for living, not merely for saving. The resources you've worked hard to build should bring comfort and joy. They are meant to be used wisely, not guarded out of fear. There's a profound truth in the saying, "You can't take it with you." Hoarding wealth, while forsaking meaningful experiences, often leads to an unfulfilled existence. The purpose of saving isn't merely to hold on. It's to create a life rich with memories, laughter, and satisfaction. Treat yourself. Splurge occasionally on the things that make your heart lighter. Maybe it's a vacation to a place you've always dreamed of visiting, a hobby you never had time to explore, or simply a meal shared with friends. These aren't trivial expenses. They're investments in your happiness and health. Life's final chapters should feel abundant, not barren. The rewards of your hard work aren't just in the balance of your savings account, but in the depth of your experiences. By allowing yourself moments of joy, you honor the efforts that brought you here. After years of sacrifice and toil, remember this: you deserve to enjoy life fully. Let your later years be a celebration of everything you've overcome, a time to truly live, not just exist. The wealth you've earned isn't just in dollars. It's in how much joy and fulfillment you allow yourself to experience. Number 6. If you don't understand something, wait until tomorrow. As we grow older, life can feel like a maze, full of unexpected twists, turns, and obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. For many older adults, these challenges bring a sense of overwhelm. Anxiety, uncertainty, and stress often follow. Yet, it's important to remember, not every problem requires an immediate solution. Sometimes, waiting is the most powerful choice we can make. In our fast-paced world, we are taught to act quickly, to make decisions on the spot. But when it comes to life's biggest challenges, whether personal, health-related, or emotional, quick fixes rarely offer lasting answers. In fact, time often reveals the clarity we need. Problems we once viewed as insurmountable become clearer after a night of rest, a bit of reflection, or simply stepping away for a while. When we slow down, we give our minds the space to breathe. In these quiet moments, the noise of stress fades, and we can see things more clearly. The solutions we seek often come to us naturally when we stop forcing them. Waiting doesn't mean giving up. It means allowing ourselves the grace of time to gain perspective. Rushing into decisions, especially when clouded by anxiety, can lead to regret. In such moments, our bodies and minds are under strain. This strain can have a lasting impact, draining our energy and taking a toll on our health. That's why, as we age, it's even more important to protect our mental and physical well-being. Sometimes, the best thing we can do is wait until tomorrow. By allowing time to work its magic, we grant ourselves the gift of wisdom and the clarity needed to make thoughtful, measured decisions. Number 7. Avoid unnecessary health products. The market today is flooded with an overwhelming number of health products, each one claiming to hold the key to better health and longer life. From miracle supplements that promise to transform your well-being, to high-tech devices that boast of extending your lifespan, the options are endless. The promises are bold, but the reality often falls short. Many of these products are nothing more than clever marketing schemes designed to take your money, without delivering any real benefits. For older adults, this becomes an even more precarious situation. As we age, our health naturally begins to decline, and the fear of losing vitality can be overwhelming. The desire to fight aging and restore youthfulness can lead to a search for quick fixes, and this is exactly where the marketers thrive. They prey on emotions, offering quick solutions to a complex problem. But, in the end, these products rarely live up to the hype. Seniors often invest large sums of money into these supposed miracle cures, only to face disappointment when their health doesn't improve. What's worse, the financial strain these products cause can be devastating. Many elderly individuals, in their hopes of finding a life-changing product, may drain their savings, only to find that nothing has changed. The toll on their finances can be as damaging as the emotional letdown. And in some cases, this sense of regret lingers long after the purchase, adding to the stress and worry of an already challenging time. Rather than chasing the latest trend or jumping on the bandwagon of every new health product, seniors should focus on what truly matters. A solid foundation of health doesn't come from the latest supplement or gadget. It comes from everyday habits that nourish both body and mind. Eating a balanced diet, staying physically active, and regularly visiting trusted healthcare professionals are all essential practices that can sustain long-term health. These habits are time-tested and proven to have lasting benefits, without the risks of empty promises or financial loss. The simplicity of these choices often gets overshadowed by the flashy allure of modern health products. However, the truth is that there is no substitute for a healthy lifestyle built on consistency and care. For seniors, this means embracing a life that prioritizes well-being in a way that doesn't rely on miracle products, but rather on making informed, thoughtful decisions every day. With these habits in place, they can enjoy their later years with confidence, good health, and financial security, without the burden of unnecessary products that lead nowhere. Number 8. Avoid conflict with your partner. As we enter our later years, it becomes increasingly important to avoid arguments with our partner. At this stage of life, the value of our relationship deepens, especially as our children grow and begin their own journeys. The partner who once shared the demanding days of raising a family transforms into our closest ally. They are the one who accompanies us through the quieter moments, the one who listens without judgment, offers solace in times of hardship, and shares laughter in the simplest pleasures. This bond, forged over time, is rare and precious, deserving of care and protection. In our advanced years, the consequences of an argument extend far beyond temporary emotional distress. Conflict can escalate, triggering stress that takes a toll on both our physical and mental health. The strain of fighting can be exhausting, leaving us vulnerable to deeper fatigue, which may undermine our overall well-being. The emotional and physical cost of discord in later life is significant, often resulting in feelings of depletion and isolation. The companionship we share in our twilight years is far more than mere conversation. It's about having someone who truly understands us, someone we can rely on through the ups and downs of life. Instead of engaging in disputes, we should embrace understanding, patience, and open communication. These are the qualities that help us build a peaceful, harmonious connection. As time moves on, our focus should shift from winning arguments to nurturing a supportive, loving relationship. Through empathy, respect, and care, we create a bond that will sustain us through the years to come. Number 9. Protect your energy. Don't overwork yourself. As the years pass, our health transforms into a treasure of immeasurable value. It's no longer something to take for granted, but something to nurture and safeguard with care. For those in their golden years, this truth becomes ever more pressing. The effects of time are felt more keenly, fatigue lingers longer, joints ache more often, and recovery is no longer swift and effortless. From age 65 onwards, the resilience we once relied on begins to wane. Our bodies, remarkable as they are, show signs of wear and tear that can no longer be ignored. At this stage, pushing beyond our limits is not just unwise, it can be dangerous. The desire to match the productivity of younger days can lead to a relentless pace that our bodies are no longer built to endure. We've all seen it. Individuals convinced they're as capable as ever, ignoring the quiet but persistent signals their bodies send. The determination to push harder, whether out of habit, pride, or obligation, often backfires. What begins as a commitment to staying active or proving one's vitality can end with serious consequences. Overworking in later years is not a harmless challenge. It carries real risks. Strain and exhaustion can escalate into severe health issues, such as heart disease, worsening joint conditions, or even strokes. These aren't abstract possibilities. They are life-altering realities that demand our attention. Our bodies, like all precious things, have limits. Recognizing and respecting those limits is not a weakness, but a profound act of self-respect and wisdom. There is no shame in stepping back. Slowing down is not a surrender, but a strategy. It's a way to preserve the strength and vitality we still have, rather than depleting it in pursuit of an unrealistic ideal. Adjustments are essential as we age. Heavy lifting and physically demanding tasks may need to be replaced with lighter, more sustainable activities. Finding the right balance between work and rest becomes crucial, not just for physical well-being, but for maintaining mental clarity and emotional peace. These years should be about savoring the life we've built, not draining ourselves to keep pace with an image of youthful vigor. Moderation allows us to honor the remarkable journey our bodies have carried us through. Rest becomes a necessity, not a luxury, a chance for our bodies to heal, rejuvenate, and prepare for the days ahead. Let's embrace this slower pace, not with reluctance, but with gratitude. There is beauty in listening to our bodies, in showing them the same care they have shown us over a lifetime. A balanced, peaceful rhythm is the foundation of true health. After all, health is more than the absence of illness. It is the presence of harmony, joy, and lasting strength. So, let's prioritize what truly matters. Rest when needed. Celebrate moderation. Honor the wisdom that comes with age, and cherish the peace that follows when we choose to live with care and intention. Number 10. Avoid moving to nursing homes if you can. Nursing homes, though essential for some individuals requiring specialized medical care, are often not the best choice for older adults. The idea of moving to a facility may seem like a solution when an elderly person struggles with frailty or health issues. A place offering 24/7 care sounds reassuring at first. Yet, this choice brings with it its own set of challenges that can overshadow its intended comfort. The reality for many elderly individuals is one of overwhelming loneliness and isolation. Family connections fade as the presence of familiar faces is replaced by strangers coming and going. This shift can feel like the gradual unraveling of the ties that once defined a person's sense of home. The comfort and closeness of family disappear, replaced by unfamiliar surroundings and routines controlled by others. The loss of independence can quickly spiral into sadness, anxiety, and even depression. The elderly person may long for the warmth of their own home, a space filled with the memories of loved ones and cherished moments. Whenever possible, staying in one's own home should be the priority. The emotional security of being in a familiar environment, where memories are woven into every corner, cannot be underestimated. The joy of having family nearby, or even just a familiar view outside the window, is irreplaceable. For many, hiring professional caregivers can be a far better option. This allows individuals to receive the medical and personal care they need while maintaining their connection to the place they call home. Choosing to remain at home, with the support of professional help, ensures that older adults can continue to feel loved, cared for, and safe, preserving the dignity and emotional well-being that can be lost in institutional settings. Number 11. the natural fading of relationships with colleagues and friends after retirement. As retirement approaches, we often witness the gradual fading of relationships we once held dear with colleagues and work friends. This shift is an inevitable part of life's journey and can be emotionally complex to navigate. The connections we built through years of collaboration, shared challenges, and collective victories in the workplace were meaningful. However, when we step away from our professional lives, things inevitably change. Our daily routines are no longer intertwined with the faces we once saw every day, and the bonds we shared start to loosen. What once seemed like unbreakable ties can begin to feel distant as our paths take new directions. Those who were once central to our world may gradually fade into the background, becoming mere reflections of the past. This change is not something to fear, but to accept. It's a sign of growth, a natural part of life's cycle. Letting go of these old connections doesn't lessen their value. It simply acknowledges that they've fulfilled their purpose. It's a reminder that, as we move forward, new relationships and experiences await us. It's important to give ourselves permission to embrace this transition, shifting our focus to those who are most meaningful in the present. Family, close friends, and those who bring joy into our lives will allow us to navigate this new phase with a sense of peace and fulfillment. Number 12. Treasure your old home. A home is far more than just a structure. It's a sanctuary steeped in meaning and memories. Within its walls lies a legacy, a collection of moments that define a lifetime. For many older adults, their home represents stability and belonging, a steadfast witness to years of milestones, challenges, laughter, and love. Every creak of the floor, every ray of sunlight through a familiar window, carries echoes of a story uniquely theirs. The space becomes a tapestry, woven with countless cherished memories. This deep connection to a home is not just emotional, it's profoundly personal. Familiar surroundings offer comfort and continuity in a world that often changes too quickly. The simple act of waking up to the same morning light, or hearing the familiar hum of a neighborhood, provides reassurance that words cannot fully capture. A home is not merely a shelter, it's a foundation for the spirit, a place where identity is anchored. Yet, as time passes, many older individuals encounter the difficult prospect of leaving this cherished space. Well-intentioned loved ones may suggest downsizing or sharing a home, believing it to be practical or easier. However, such decisions can carry unintended emotional costs. To let go of a home is to part with a piece of one's essence. The transition can feel like surrendering independence, a quiet but significant loss of control over life's most personal choices. Staying in a long-loved home fosters autonomy and dignity. It's about preserving a connection to a place lovingly shaped over the years, a space where memories were made and roots were planted. This choice brings a sense of empowerment, allowing older adults to maintain the freedom to live on their own terms. There's unmatched value in remaining surrounded by the familiar, where comfort and identity merge to form a haven like no other. Number 13. Don't rely on fortune-telling. There's an ancient saying that rings true through the ages: 3 parts are determined by heaven, 7 by effort. This profound truth reminds us that fate may play a role, but our actions shape most of our journey. For many older adults, facing an uncertain future can be daunting. It's natural to seek reassurance, and fortune-telling might seem tempting. But let's consider this. Why place our trust in vague predictions when we hold real power over our lives? Our energy, time, and resources are better invested in things we can control, like our health, mindset, and well-being. Worries about aging, health, and longevity are normal. The fear of decline can weigh heavily on our hearts. Yet, relying on fortune tellers only deepens that uncertainty. No prediction, no matter how comforting, can replace the stability we gain from taking charge of our lives. The reality is simple but powerful. Good health and long life aren't products of destiny. They are the fruits of our daily choices. Balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and mental calm are our true safeguards. These habits, cultivated over time, shape a future filled with vitality and peace. If you're still watching, comment 1 below to show you're with us. Every step toward intentional living fosters not just longevity, but joy. The impact of positive thinking is transformative. By choosing optimism and surrounding ourselves with supportive relationships, we build an environment no horoscope could ever guarantee. This inner peace is real, tangible. It's something we create, not something foretold. Taking responsibility for our journey is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. With the right mindset, we don't just grow older, we grow wiser, stronger, and happier. Our future is in our hands. Through conscious choices, healthy habits, and the love we share, we craft a life of grace and fulfillment. That's a power no fortune teller can offer. It's uniquely ours. Number 14. Build strong bonds with your neighbors. As we grow older, one of the most valuable things we can do is cultivate strong relationships with our neighbors. The old adage, "A good neighbor is worth more than gold," has stood the test of time for a reason. It speaks to the deep, irreplaceable value of these connections, especially as we age. With the passage of time, many of us spend more hours within the comfort of our own homes. The spaces that once felt private and peaceful can, at times, start to feel isolating. That's why connecting with the people who live near us becomes so vital. Our neighbors can be there when we need them most, whether offering help in an emergency, assisting with daily tasks, or just lending a friendly ear when life feels overwhelming. These connections are about more than convenience. They offer something profound, a sense of belonging. In a world where family may be far away, neighbors can become the steady source of support we need. The simple acts, sharing a cup of coffee, helping carry groceries, or even exchanging a smile, transform a collection of houses into a community, and that community into a safety net. For older adults, this network is especially crucial. It can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation. The comfort of knowing someone is just a door away can bring a sense of peace and security that enriches life in ways that go beyond physical assistance. It's not just about staying safe, it's about feeling seen and cared for. These small, daily interactions weave a web of connection, creating a sense of home wherever we are. A warm greeting in the morning, an invitation for tea, or a shared task can make all the difference in how we experience the world around us. In the later years of life, the relationships we build with those closest to us, whether through proximity or intention, leave lasting memories. They fill our days with joy and comfort, reminding us that we are not alone. These bonds create a space where we feel valued, supported, and loved. And that, more than anything, is the true meaning of community. Number 15. Embrace the outdoors with proper lighting. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes. While this is an inevitable part of life, some transformations, like the decline in physical health and flexibility, can be more challenging to accept. One such change is the gradual decline in our vision. What was once a sharp and reliable sense may now become more fragile, especially in low-light settings. Navigating poorly lit areas becomes a risky endeavor. Each step can feel uncertain, fraught with the potential for accidents. It's a harsh reality, but the truth remains. Many older adults suffer from falls that could have been prevented. These falls can lead to injuries such as broken bones, which not only cause intense physical pain, but also result in long-term consequences. Limited mobility and a loss of independence can follow, stripping away the freedom once taken for granted. Imagine stepping outside in the evening, with the world growing darker around you. What should be a simple walk becomes filled with hesitation and worry. This is where the importance of proper lighting becomes clear. It's not just about being able to see, it's about creating a sense of confidence and security. Ensuring that your surroundings are well lit, particularly at night or in dim spaces, is an easy but crucial step. Turning on a few outdoor lights or carrying a flashlight might seem like a minor action, but the impact it has is significant. It's more than just about visibility. It's about giving yourself peace of mind. It's about knowing that you can move freely without the constant fear of falling. These small steps, like flipping a switch or holding a light, hold far more weight than we realize. They provide not only safety, but also emotional comfort. These actions serve as a shield against the potential for harm, offering a sense of control and empowerment. When we take charge of these details, we embrace a deeper sense of dignity. Simple acts of self-care, like ensuring proper lighting, become powerful tools in preserving our well-being and maintaining the independence we cherish. At the core, these precautions are about much more than preventing accidents. They are about enhancing the quality of life. They allow us to face each day with a sense of security, no matter our age. Sometimes, the smallest changes, like adding more light, can transform our world, offering us the protection and assurance we need to continue moving forward with confidence. Number 17. Avoid overeating. There's an ancient piece of wisdom that rings true. Eat just enough to be full and live a long life. These words carry profound meaning, especially as the years pass. True longevity isn't about consuming in excess, but about nourishing our bodies with the right amount of food. As we age, overeating becomes more than a mere inconvenience. The consequences can be severe, particularly for our already fragile digestive systems. Bloating, discomfort, and indigestion aren't just fleeting annoyances. They are early warning signs of much deeper issues. Problems that, if left unchecked, could strain our stomachs, livers, and hearts. The body changes as we grow older. Digestion slows, metabolism weakens, and the ability to process large meals diminishes. What may have once been an occasional indulgence now becomes a burden. Overeating adds unnecessary stress to systems that are already struggling. The impact goes far beyond a simple feeling of fullness. It can determine whether we experience a healthy, comfortable life or one fraught with chronic conditions, like heart disease and digestive disorders. Mindful eating is the key to maintaining balance. By taking the time to listen to our bodies, we can recognize when we're truly full and resist eating out of habit or emotional comfort. Focusing on the quality of food, rather than the quantity, fosters better digestion, weight stability, and overall vitality. The advice we offer is simple. Don't let food control you. Take charge of your eating habits. Choose wholesome, nutrient-dense meals, and practice mindfulness with every bite. When we honor our bodies with food that sustains rather than overindulges, we set the stage for a healthier, more fulfilling life.